Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Sky Chaser, and I'll be doing a review of Madden NFL 22. As you may know, I play this Madden as part of the free trial to kick off, which is free right now to kick off the new season of the NFL. I downloaded this on Thursday, managed to play all the modes. Yes, this is like the first new Madden I ever played since 19. I didn't play 20 or 21, so I decided to give this a shot because why not, right? And also, the reason why I'm doing this is because, I can't say, well, Madden NFL 22 is trash because, well, with people nowadays, it's like, how can you call it trash? How the fuck you going to call the game trash if you haven't really played it? So, I decided to play all the modes except Madden Championship Series because that's pay. I'll tell you about that later. But I wrote down my notes, so let's get into it. I'll be focusing on all the features everything out there that I wrote down. So I guess with the end racism thing, we'll start with the presentation. I mean, the presentation in Madden NFL 22 seems alright, but honestly, it hasn't changed. If you look at in the main menu, in the main menu tab, it's the same since Madden NFL 19. Bottom right there. I mean, yeah, they put like a player up there. I think they play it up there to show off your avatar and whatnot, but that's about it. I should know. I got Madden NFL 19. I mean, it may not be the great Madden, but it could be other way. And also, what I'm sick of is the whole social justice messaging that's on the field. With the it takes on with one end zone, it says it takes all of us, and the whole end racism thing that's on the other side of the end zone and on the back of the players' helmets. I mean, come on. I want to play a damn football game, not to be lectured about how bad racism is. Because we all know it is. The problem, and racism would have been gone away, but we got woke motherfuckers we got idiots who are woke as fuck to try to manage to keep racism alive away for I don't know what reason. All right. Now, the commentary team of Brandon Garden and Charles Davis have recorded some new lines for the game, but honestly, they didn't offer any emotions for big plays or get hype on monster plays. Monster plays where you have to feel most of the hypeness, like from Kevin Harlan or Greg Anthony from NBA 2K series. And also in the NBA 2K series, they have a rotation of guests with Kevin and Greg. But in Madden, it's just Godwin and Davis. Now, don't get me wrong, I love both of them. I love them, but EA really needs to let them get loose and go crazy on big plays, as you see announcers do in college sports, NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, WWE, or AEW on TV. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I know they have to record lines for a game, but at least make them sound exciting and whatnot. I mean, shit. Next up, the gameplay that was in exhibition. As you may know, I did play my first match in this, my first game in this as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. It was when the game was busy installing onto my console. And all I know is that the zone coverage was completely broken. They changed up the control scheme on defense. I mean, you can't use the X or square button to try to swim or break through an offensive lineman, or if you're playing on Xbox, it's A and X. There's a 10-second runoff at the second quarter and the fourth quarter, which should have been off in 2 minutes once the game hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter and the fourth quarter. The tackle animations won't make it fucking animation, even though I'm right at the fucking ball carrier or at the QB, and the hit stick doesn't even cause fumbles like they did in previous Madden games. Madden NFL 08 is fucking it's the fucking goat on PS2. That's a hill I'm willing to fucking die on. Ultimate Team, well, Ultimate Team, I can't even say nothing about Ultimate Team. It's just the same. It's just the same like the older versions, and it's what ruined the Madden NFL franchise, Madden NFL series. Enough said about this part. All I can do is just call Ultimate Team what it is. EA's cash cow mode, because it is. Now, franchise mode. This was the big one because I'm a franchise player myself. One of them. It's one of them. It's the one mode that EA tends to not show any kind of love whatsoever. I mean, yeah, they always claim that they care. They put in a lot of work in franchise mode, but when the game does come fucking out, you show nothing, nada, zilts, nothing. I mean, and also they also bring back features that was in older man games, but they took them out and then we put them back in, and they act like they're new additions or some shit like that. The upgrade player system is the same I seen in Madden NFL 19's franchise mode, just with a shiny fresh coat of paint. And for this one, because when I did play franchise mode, I became the owner of the Washington Redskins. I refused to call that. I refused to call them the Washington football team because to me that is like a slave name, like in Roots when the slave master changed Kuta Kente's name to Toby. Your name is Toby. Kuta Kente. Whip. Your name is Toby. Oh come on, I'm fucking black. I can say that shit. Well, they also added a new player health feature that let you manage your players' health and whatnot. They also added staff points where you can earn in weekly training or during gameplay to upgrade your staff skills tree. I mean, they even gave you the ability to create draft classes, a feature that they put in Madden NFL 19 and totally copied from NBA 2K because EA lost the license to NCAA football because of the whole not paying athletes for their likeness thing. Remember that shit? I mean, there are nice additions here or there, but it still doesn't feel like true simulation It doesn't feel like a true simulation football game, or feels like a true franchise mode. And of course, they did say there was going to be a scouting system in franchise mode, but right now, there was no scouting system, so it's like, what the fuck, EA? Face of the franchise. This is the next one, which is a lame version of NBA 2K's My Career mode. I remember playing Face of the Franchise late Thursday night, and during the college championship game against Clemson, I was the quarterback for the LSU Tigers. I tackled the Clemson running back, and I thought the play was over, but the whistle didn't blow, and the running back got up and kept running until I stopped him the second time. This right here is proof that the EA did little to jack shit on other modes, which reinforced my claim and everybody else's claim that EA makes the other modes terrible to focus on Madden Ultimate Team. Also, the cutscenes in Face of the Franchise is way more cringier than the NBA 2K's My Career mode cutscenes. Also, there's not a lot of college football teams to select as your college. I pick LSU, but my favorite college teams would be UVA, Alabama, and North Carolina. I mean, my honest opinion, I love NFL Superstar mode in older Maddens than this one. But that's just me. Superstar KO is only an online game mode, which matchmaking will pair you up with a rookie Superstar KO player with a experienced Superstar KO player. Also, during the Campus Legends event, when playing on the field, it is the National Championship 2021 on the field instead of playing in a college team's home stadium. And I mean, yeah, it's all right, but it's like, come on, man, come on. I don't know why they put it in there. I guess the reason why they put that in there is because if you do these missions and objectives, you earn special cards for Ultimate Team, so no surprise. Next up is the Yard. It's a fun game mode, but to me it feels like a watered down version of NFL Street and NFL Tour. No style, no heart, or soul was put into this mode except for microtransactions to get players to spend money on jerseys, pads, shoes, outfits, and mouthpieces. I don't even know why you want to charge people to get fucking mouthpieces and whatnot. So here's my final results. After going through each of the game mode, each of the game modes, not counting Madden Championship Series because it's a pay-to-win version of MUT on cocaine, I would have to say this is even worse than last year's Madden. And it's proof that EA and the NFL doesn't give a flying fuck about making a simulation football game for football fans. All they care about is making money. And given the fact that EA has the NFL license until 2026, and the NFL commissioner being a lame ass motherfucker, yes, I'm talking to you, Ginger Hammer. The chances of seeing another football game publisher like 2K making a simulation style football game with the NFL license is just a pipe dream. And I'm saying that in advance because knowing the NFL, they'll probably extend the license to EA because those two cares about money and nothing else. So, if I have to give a score for Madden NFL 22, I would have to give Madden NFL 22 for the PlayStation 4 a 1 out of 10. This game is nowhere near the realms of simulation football. It's just the same fucking game with a roster update. And if you paid for the standard MVP or legendary edition and hoping you think it, well, you're a natural born. Well, I feel sorry for you. You're just a plain old sucker because EA they only give this stuff up there, and the only thing they put in there is like nothing that'll make the game more reasonable or reasonable. Most of the people who buy the MVP or the legendary edition, the only thing you're gonna get out of it is fucking stuff for Madden Ultimate Team. I mean, in this one you get staff points and everything, but still though. I mean, I remember back when you get something that's special edition, you manage to get something that you can play offline. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, shoot, I'm smart enough, but I'm sure it won't matter because knowing people, they will defend this shitty game no matter what. I mean, I only played this fucking game because it was fucking free on NFL opening weekend. I'm not stupid enough to pay $60 for a fucking roster update with little to nothing done to franchise mode or bringing back features that people like me wanted, like create a team where the pool of players you could draft are rookie versions of NFL legends. You know, that was fun that was a cool feature back in Madden NFL 08. Madden NFL 08. You can create a team that could be filled with rookie versions of NFL legends, which is dope. But, you know, like I said, the only reason why EA took that out because, you know, they decided that nobody likes to use create a team mode. Listen, I get that everybody wants to play their NFL teams and whatnot, but at some point they want to play with a custom team in franchise mode so they can build the ultimate team. I mean, come on, you got to throw in some cool features in this one. But will EA listen? No, they won't. No, they will not. They will not. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this game. But I would like to know what your 2 cents about it. I know there's going to be some people, diehard Madden fans, mostly MUT players who will be on here, gonna try to give me a terrible comment saying, "Oh, you don't know this Madden." Yeah, I don't know Madden, but yet I grew up back in the day, back in the 90s when I did play Madden. But I would like to, but again, it'd be nice to see what people might be saying on that one. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another update, share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share with your significant others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Skysearcher, signing off. Thank you for taking the time for watching this video. It really means a lot. And again, I always like to read your comments and see what your feedback is. And even though I know some of them is gonna be all like people are gonna be defending this game, but comes with the territory if you have a YouTube channel. Anyway, that's all. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday, and I want you all to be very safe. God bless you all. And fuck you, Clint Oldenburg.